Well, hello again and welcome to another Hyperion morning. Not just a Hyperion morning, a Friday Hyperion morning. Let's hear it, everybody. We made it. It's Friday. You got through the week. Just got to make it through today. And it's the weekend. Couldn't be more excited. Good morning, Marianne. Thanks for joining us on this Friday. Hope you're having a great start to your day. Hope you're all having a great start to your day because, yes, it is finally Friday. Again, it feels like it's been another long week. I don't know what's going on, but the weeks have felt very, very long for me recently. Hopefully not for you. Hopefully they've whizzed by. Hopefully you're getting to these weekends quickly. But either way, doesn't matter whether it took a long time, whether it was short. We're here. We're ready to go. We are off into the weekend and couldn't be more excited about it. So yeah, happy last day of February. That's right. It is February 28th, 2025. We are wrapping up the month, ready to head into March. A lot of good things happen in March. So very, very excited about it. Hopefully you are as well. So what are we talking about on this day? Again, it is February 28th, 2025. What's happening in the world? It's a national day for something, for always for everything. What do we have today? Well, today's a day for floral beauty. Yeah, it is National Floral Design Day. I know I love a good batch of flowers. You know, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm Mr. Floral. Definitely not a floral ranger by any stretch of the imagination. But when we get a nice batch of flowers in a nice vase or whatever around the house, it just brightens up the place. Makes me happy. So for those people who do floral design, one, it's an artwork. So thank you for that. And you're super talented. But today's the day to celebrate that. Celebrate all floral design. Maybe bring some bright new flowers in the house. Doesn't seem like the perfect time of year for that. Seems like that should be a little more into spring. But as it is with some of these holidays, they just find a good place for it. And apparently that is today. Marianne, great reason to go to Publix to pick up a bouquet. Always great reasons to go to Publix for lots of great things. Yeah. Pick up a good bouquet. Publix, you know who also, if you're a member, has really, really excellent flowers. It might surprise you, is Costco. Costco has really excellent floral arrangements and for good prices. So if you happen, yes, of course, Publix, you're right, Marianne, no membership needed. You can go get some good flowers there. But yeah, if you're looking for a place to go and you happen to be a member, Costco, pretty good. You might be surprised at how good. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Back when we were catering, sometimes Michelle would pick up, obviously the bride would pick up some great flowers for everything, but sometimes there'd be a few things around like the buffet or whatever when we would set it up that Michelle would want to add a little extra decor. And a lot of that we got at Costco. It's a little trade secret for us. And people loved it. It was good. They had really, really good flowers there. So just not advertising for Costco per se or Publix, unless they want to put in some money into this. Happy to do so if they want to, but just passing along some information to you because I found it useful in the past. So hopefully you do as well. What else are we talking about in this day? Well, yesterday was Big Breakfast Day, and maybe part of your big breakfast was some pancakes because, well, maybe yesterday was Big Breakfast Day. Well, today is also National Pancake Day today. So get out and enjoy some pancakes. I don't know if I've heard this. Like a lot of times, like IHOP, again, I'm advertising for companies, IHOP, Denny's, some of the places that specialize in pancakes will make a big deal out of it. You might want to check into that and see if they are, because apparently it's National Pancake Day. I had no idea. I am not a super pancake person. I'm more of a savory breakfast than a sweet breakfast. Although I will say if there's some pancakes around, and I'm a weirdo, I'm going to admit it flat out. I'm a weirdo. I like peanut butter on my pancakes. Yeah, but mostly because I just love peanut butter. But yeah, if I'm making pancakes, I need to add maybe a little savory layer to it. So I love peanut butter on my pancakes. So just letting you know, little insight into more of the weirdness that is me. Yeah. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Have fun, guys. Have fun with that. What else is this? This is something that I love. I really love. And every time I'm on a Disney cruise, gonna probably order it, or there's a good chance we're gonna order it. Today is National chocolate souffle day today. Yep. And is there a better place to get a chocolate souffle than at Palo on board a Disney cruise? Hard to find a better place. IHOP is doing free pancakes. Okay, good, Marianne. I hadn't heard. Usually they do that for National Pancake Day. So thank you for sharing that for everybody. If you like pancakes, go hit up an IHOP today. Anyway, back to souffle. Yeah, I love both souffles from Palo. Today's National Chocolate Souffle Day, so that's what we're focusing on. However, they have a great amaretto souffle, which is really, 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 really good as well. But today, one of the best chocolate souffles you're ever going to find is at Palo. If you go to Palo, get it. Matter of fact, if there's both of you, I highly recommend one of you getting the chocolate souffle and one of you getting the amaretto souffle, and then trying a little bit of both, because they're a great combo and they go great together. But yeah, today's a day to check out chocolate souffle. Have you ever made a souffle, or especially a chocolate souffle? It's tricky. It takes time, and you have to be very careful with them. And the timing is very delicate. You have to get it exactly right. But it can be done, and they're wonderful. They're delicious, fantastic. And if you want to try one, well, guess what? I happen to have a Palo chocolate souffle recipe on our Disney Dishes blog. Yes, you can check it out there if you want to give it a shot. Here is the website for it. I will admit, my pictures, I was looking at it, I'm like, oof, some of these pictures from this, not my best pictures I've ever taken. Also not the best chocolate souffle I've ever made. It's a little flatter than I've normally done. But it can be done. It's delicious. Even this one that I say wasn't quite as inflated as I would like, as you can see in this picture here, still really, really darn good. So you can go ahead and make that recipe from this site. Just because my pictures and maybe this one didn't turn out exactly perfectly doesn't mean it's not a good recipe. And it definitely doesn't mean that you can't make it at home. So give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. And again, yeah, it's very delicate. Don't be scared if it doesn't work the very first time. Give it another go. You might make it, and you might make it perfectly, and it is really, really good. So go to our website, check it out, and hopefully you'll make it and enjoy it. Or just go on a Disney cruise. Just go. Why not? Just go and get some from Palo. It's very, very good. Very, very good. Hey, if it's your birthday today, again, February 28th, a very happy birthday to you. Here are some of the people that you celebrate your birthday with, maybe with a chocolate souffle. These are the interesting, fun list here of birthdays today. How about, yes, Captain Stubing himself, Gavin McLeod, would have been 94 today. Born on this day in 1931. We're talking about Disney cruising, but cruising in general, of course. The captain of the Love Boat. Changed how people look at the cruise industry in so many ways. So many people, after watching the Love Boat in the 70s and early 80s, started taking to the seas to go aboard these cruises. That was specifically his cruise ship was Princess, and they still go by the Love Boat on Princess. But the cruise industry in general, Captain Stubing was a great ambassador for cruising. He was also on the Mary Tyler Moore Show, which he was great in as well, and so many other roles. Unfortunately, we lost him back in 2021. But yeah, his birthday today. How about great race car driver Mario Andretti? He's an Indy 500 champ. He's an F1 world champion. He turns 85 today. Mario Andretti, born on this day in 1940. This one you may not recognize unless you like television in the early 70s, or the late 70s, early 80s. Frank Bonner did so many things on TV, including playing Herb Tarlick on WKRP in Cincinnati, one of my favorite shows. I'll get into that in just a second. He would have been 83 today, born on this day in 1942. We also lost him in 2021. But the thing about WKRP in Cincinnati and Herb Tarlick in general is that I worked in radio for many, many years. And I'm telling you, WKRP in Cincinnati, the people that are on that show, the characters that are on that show, are the people that I worked with. I mean, not everybody is those people. And I think it is in general in many offices, but especially in radio. Like every single one of them is somebody that I could look back on and say, oh yeah, I worked with that kind of guy, including a Herb Tarlick. I definitely worked with a salesperson that was like Herb Tarlick, maybe many. But it's one of the things that makes that show so good, so funny. I know it didn't last a super long time, but it is very accurate to the radio industry then. And well, I mean, it's a lot different now because radio is kind of going away. And part of the reason why I don't work in radio anymore. But I just think it's funny watching that show and picking out the people. I'm like, yep, that person is that person, and that person is that person. So good. Anyway, I digress. Let's go through more. Talk about a great stage and screen actress, singer, Bernadette Peters, one of my favorites. She turned 77 today, born on this day in 1948. She's a Tony winner. Again, she's been on great things on the screen as well, and on television as well. She's done some fantastic things on television, but she is one of my favorites and so talented and so amazing. Bernadette Peters, again, 77 today. And he is the voice of Iago, among many other things. Comedian Gilbert Gottfried would have been 70 today, born on this day in 1955. Unfortunately, we lost him back in 2022. But yeah, Michelle, just for our recent Princess Run Disney race, was Iago. I guess to celebrate Gilbert Gottfried's birthday, whatever, because it was Aladdin themed. But yeah, funny comedian, definitely funny as Iago in Aladdin for sure. So a very happy birthday to them. And again, if it's your birthday, wishing you a very happy birthday as well. Celebrate the heck out of it. So, and for those of you who are leap year children, February 29th, maybe you're celebrating today as well, since it's not a leap year. We have no February 29th this year. So I don't know if you celebrate on the 28th of February, you celebrate on March 1st, or if you celebrate whenever you want to, go ahead, enjoy it. Celebrate the heck out of it. Happy birthday to you. One more thing, shameless self-promotion before we get out of here. We do have a new episode coming this Sunday, and this is going to be a musical episode. It's also going to be our 350th official episode. Yeah, hard to believe, 350 official episodes. If you look at our list, there's more, but there's like some bonus episodes, some special episodes or whatever they're including that. But as far as official episodes, this is our 350th. And this week we are focusing, yes, on music, but specifically someplace that's having an anniversary this year. We're speaking about Disneyland and its 70th anniversary. So we're doing something called Disneyland songs. Basically, it's up for interpretation, but we're going to be talking about songs that kind of make you think of Disneyland. Again, they may be songs that are in Walt Disney World. They may be songs found in other places around the world. But when we hear it, and this is, again, interpretive and subjective, but when we hear it is what makes us think of the happiest place on earth, of Disneyland. And that's kind of one of the things we're going to do to celebrate our 350th episode and the approaching 70th birthday for Disneyland. So hopefully you'll enjoy that and join us for that show. And if you have any songs that you love that make you think of Disneyland, share them with us. We'll add them to the show. We'll talk about them on the show, of course, and give you credit 100%. 100%. So, all right, gonna get out of here. Everybody have a fantastic Friday. You did it. You made it to Friday. Good job. Congratulations. Now we're on to the weekend, and it looks like it's going to be a really nice weekend down in Florida. Hopefully, no matter where you are in the country or in the world for that matter, hopefully it's a really nice Friday and a really nice weekend for you. I'll be back tomorrow morning to keep on doing this. Remember, keep sharing the kindness, keep on sharing those smiles, and always keep sharing the positivity. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow morning. It's the weekend, 8 a.m. to do all those things with you. Until that time, everybody, have a fantastic Friday and a magical day. See ya.